It's a very Merry Christmas, quick little Zippo video. This is everything that I got for Christmas. Mr. Willie Cook sent me a box that has all kinds of goodies in it. We'll go through that one later. Over here is a Bluetooth bike lock, which was not a Christmas present, but it came around Christmas time, and I'm going to be doing a review on that lock. It's one of the more affordable ones. Then down here, my good buddy Bryce sent me a Christmas card and a couple of snacks, one for Ms. Zippo and one for me. And a really cool old Ford on the cover, and wrote me a really nice note. I'm coming on around, we're going backwards. Every year I always get a Hot Wheels. I have since I was a child. They were always in my stocking when I'd get up Christmas morning. So my youngest daughter and her boyfriend got me that Hot Wheel with a tractor on the back. Really cool tractor, and the hood pops up. How's that? Kind of looks like Trader a little bit, doesn't it? Pretty neat. And I guess they call these Zen magnets here. It's just a cube of magnets. And my daughter and I lost one. So in losing one, we weren't able to get the cube back to its original shape. But that took quite a while to get it back to that. And then my ex-wife suggested to my youngest daughter that she get me Ren and Stimpy, because we used to watch that all the time with the kids. And then over here, we've got a really cool little rotating remote control head that I can pan left. As you can see, it's rotating. Or I can pan right. And I can do a back and forth at 45 degrees, so it'll come back this way. Just really neat. Now, a lot of sound transfers through that. I'm hoping when I've got my microphone attached that does have sound isolators on it, that it will not transmit the sound through. But if it does, we'll either live with it or I'll just dub out the sound and so on and so forth. And then Mama and Papa Sweener sent me a Christmas wish card. Thank you very, very much. And a good friend of mine who makes my decals and signs and whatnot, his aunt sent me a card with a gift card in it for a local restaurant, and went and used that yesterday and had me a big old sirloin steak, and it was wonderful. Then we come up over here and we have cologne. I was just about out of it, and my beautiful woman, Miss Zippo, picked that up for me. She's also the one that got me the rotating head for the cameras, and she's also the one that got me the Zen balls. And then if you look on top of the tin here, you'll see Follow Your Heart, and that is a photo album over the course of our time together, which has been a little over 11 months. Sorry about that. I'm getting a bunch of Christmas wishes coming through in texts. But it's got memories of, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you'll recognize a lot of the pictures. But just beautiful, really, really well done. She also got me a notebook, which I forgot to bring down, that also has pictures on the front, just blank pages. And then in the tin is just goodies from my neighbor. And I have two neighbors that never fail to drop off some snacks for me. I guess they're trying to fatten me up. And we're only 4 minutes into this. I'm going to go ahead and grab Willie's box and we'll take a look at it now. So hang on. Now, you guys might know Willie if you're on the live streams. Willie is almost always on the live streams, and he's usually the first person there. So get the camera set right. Sorry about all that movement. But I kind of giggled when I opened the box because there is so much of one particular item in here. It's comical. You guys will be able to tell as soon as I get it opened up. But we did get, we got some plates. Just knock the tractor over. Got a couple of Jersey plates. They're matching front and back because New Jersey's a two plate, state, front and rear plate. Then a 2004 Disney vanity plate, which will go up with the rest of the vanity plates. So thank you very much for that, Willie. And he's got a note, and he even did my little squiggle there with the cheers, and got me a smiley button, but you guys can pause that and give it a read. And sent me a gas tank. Now, he coated the gas tank, but he did such a good job of coating that gas tank, and it's a really, really neat old tank. From a Panther cast iron 2¼ horse, which I've not heard of, so I'm going to have to look into that. But that's a really neat looking tank. So I really, really appreciate that, Willie, very, very much. Then we've got a small 4-bolt carb that I can go through and rebuild. This is similar to what is on my WI, only it is a much later version. I say that because the choke lever, it's plastic. So I'm going to have to do some research and see what that may have been on. And the idle screw, well, I've got this backwards. I got it backwards, but I mean everything is there, so, well, I've got it stuck in there, but will it spin? Come on, come out of there. I don't have to do this now, I guess, do I? There we go, okay. But it would go like that, and there'd be an idle screw adjustment here. But I may be able to clean this up and get this one ready to rock and roll. Just missing a couple things, but that's not the neatest carburetor in here. And you guys can see all of the gas caps. There's an original Kohler in the package. Gas caps for miles, which I think is just hysterical. And even an old vintage gas tank cap in the original box. That's neat. I like that old stuff. And we've got another emoji button hiding down here. But let's get to this carburetor. Now this one, I'm going to ask you guys if any of you have seen a carburetor like this before, and if you know what that carburetor was intended to go on. It's crazy. I mean, I assume the air breather would suspend down from here, but I have never seen a carburetor like that. And this is spring loaded so that when you choke it, after you get it started, the choke releases itself. That's pretty neat. And everything's free on it, so I'll go through it and take a look at it. And it may match up with some of my older Briggs, like my 6S's and stuff like that. We may try to throw it on there and see if we can get this carburetor to run one of those. Of course, after we give it a good bath. But super, super neat carburetor there. But we are at the tail end. There is Zippo's Christmas for this year. I'm very, very thankful to have every single one of you in my life and sharing in the joy of me putting up videos on the Zippo Varga channel and on the Zippo Ranch channel as well. So I hope everyone has a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I will see all of you next year. If you want to, right down there, click on that guy to subscribe if you haven't already. Over here is a random video, and over here is my latest video. I will catch all of you on the very next video. Later. I'm out of here.